Okay, let's go ahead and do... Sorry guys, I'm just reading the comments here. Okay, we have a lot of earth signs here. Let's start with, let's do Gemini, I guess, since there's one person with Gemini. You're the only one, I feel bad. Okay, we'll go ahead and do Gemini. Basically, it's just going to be, I'm going to pull about a 5-card spread and just, no, I think it's 6 cards. Just kind of read them, see what's going on with Gemini. What can you tell me about Gemini for the following latter part of the month? I'm going to bring the camera down, guys, so we can see it. Okay. 6 of Wands. All right, the Hermit reverse. Some people don't really like the shuffling, but this is how I do my steeds. This is my stuff here. I shuffle cards. I don't like to pick cards per se. Sometimes I'll do it for like advice cards, but I like them to pop out. I want Spirit and Destiny to pick them. Okay, the 8 of Stones or the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Cups reverse. Blank card, very nice. One more. I'm going to take from the bottom. Ooh, the Sun card reversed. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see it. There's a delay on here, so. Okay, Gemini. So, I can see that you do want some happiness, and I can see it. I mean, who doesn't, right? But the thing is that I kind of feel like you are, you're not really seeking enlightenment, maybe, or something to that effect. Why aren't you happy though, Gemini? It kind of seems like it's giving me a little trouble kind of understanding this here. Let's see. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Hey Gemini, are you possibly maybe seeing a Virgo or something to that effect? Why aren't you happy though, Gemini? It kind of seems like sorry guys, I'm waiting for Gemini, whoever is in here right now, to kind of catch up here. It seems, Gemini, that you're a little impatient. I want to say maybe, um, but the only thing is that I'm kind of getting like you want to seek the happiness, but you don't really believe in yourself right now. And also, I'm kind of wondering too, like, why aren't you really looking for ways of kind of just making yourself happy? But it seems like your environment isn't too happy as well. And the blank cards here, this blank card is pretty good because I mean, what it means is that everything is your canvas, the world is your canvas, and you're able to apply or paint anything that you would like on it. But the only thing is that I see you kind of painting a moment of confliction or sadness. Was it kind of just making yourself happy, but it seems like your environment isn't too happy as well. And the blank cards here, this blank card is pretty good because I mean, what it means is that everything is your canvas, the world is your canvas, and you're able to apply or paint anything that you would like on it. But the only thing is that I see you kind of like the world is your oyster right now, but see, what's kind of strange, Gemini, is that you have the Six of Wands here. I mean, this is a great card. This is celebration. You know, this is looking great in terms of gaining public recognition in the eyes of, you know, of the people that are around you. But I feel like it's kind of like a little bit of, I hate to say fakeness going on, but like you're putting on a facade. And, yeah, here's the Son of Stones in reverse, or maybe you can also call this the Knight of Pentacles in reverse as well. I feel like you're not seeking ways of maybe monetarily or something to gain in terms of feeling great. It seems like you're kind of rolling with the punches, which is not a problem. It's just like, yeah, I mean, I don't see any happiness here, but it's just strange how you do want to be seen in a certain light, which is okay. I mean, you know, as humans, we do not want people to see our sadness or see us in moments of despair, of course. But just like, I'm trying to figure out why you're putting the front on. And it seems kind of like you're maybe in a, okay, I'm going to say this is kind of rude, but maybe on the pity train a little bit. But when is Gemini ever on the pity train? That's what's kind of crazy. Like, you know, you guys are very persistent. You guys push forward. I mean, you guys are an air sign. You guys are communicative. You guys know exactly what to do, how to do it. You guys are you have the gift of gab. Let's see. What's also tripping me out too is that you guys are a mutable sign as well. That's what's, you know, you guys adapt to situations easily, very quickly. Okay, guys, this card popped out, well, from your point of view, like this. And whenever a card pops out sideways, that's usually my inclination that to proceed with caution, you know? Yeah, you see the 7 of stones here, so like the 7 of pentacles. It says failure here, but I mean, I don't really consider it really failure too much. It just means that it can lead to that if we don't pick the correct decisions or we don't go the right way in terms of what makes us happy. You need to be careful, Gemini, in terms of picking the right decision in terms of moving forward with whatever it is that you're trying to do. See, but you have the 2 of stones here, which is pretty good. You know, that's having confidence in yourself. That's having confidence in your abilities. Also knowing that you can handle everything that gets thrown at you. So I hate to say that, Gemini, but I feel like you're on the pity train a little bit. It's okay. We have our moments, but, you know, whenever it comes up, let's not board it, you know? But I mean, I understand it happens, you know? And I think that in the back of your mind, subconsciously, there is victory. And you know that it's there. You're just having a little bit of, you know, a down moment on yourself. Okay, let's see. Let's see, we'll do Virgo next. I guess since I saw Virgo. And then I remember I saw Taurus as well. Let's do Virgo. Okay, Father God, what do we see for the sign of Virgo? The next 2 weeks about Father. What do we see for Virgo, Father? Okay, I got Libra down too. Okay, I'm gonna write them down too, guys, so I remember. Okay, one more shuffle and we'll start. Let me write Libra down so I don't forget. What do you see for the sign of Virgo? Wow, oh, look at that. That's crazy. But I'm going to put them back in the deck because these are way too many cards here. Look at all those. That's crazy, though, how you guys popped out. But you guys popped out in reverse because, you know, this is in my perspective. So I always flip the cards for you guys. Let's see, let's get 2 more shuffles. What do you see for the sign of Virgo? Excuse me. There. Okay, we have the Chariot reversed, the Brother of Water, or the Knight of Cups. We have the 3 of Wind, or the 3 of Swords, reversed. We have the 2 of Fire, or the 2 of Wands, reversed. Okay, we have the 9 of Wind, or the 9 of Swords. One more card, please. One more card. Okay, it's in reverse. We have 9 of Fire or 9 of Wands. Reverse. Okay, wow. You could be maybe dealing with the Cancer, Virgo. Or someone who has Cancer in their chart, or maybe you can have Cancer in your chart. You want to come out of a heartbreak, and I really do see you actually coming out of that heartbreak. But the only thing is, it seems like I'm kind of picking up that, like, maybe, wow, that's a little strange. When things don't go necessarily the way that you plan them to, it seems like, I'm sorry guys, let me explain this correctly. When things kind of take a turn, and it's kind of done in a bad way, maybe, or maybe not in such a great way, it seems like that's kind of when you come out of your heartbreak. Like, it's almost like if pressure or time kind of like puts a standstill on you, and like it like suffocates you, and then that's when kind of like Virgo kind of comes out of whatever they're coming out of, almost like to be forced to come out of it. But I can see that like it was because of maybe a wrong decision. But the only thing is, like, there's a lot of anxiety that's involved in this. Virgo, did you like not want this to work out? If this is a relationship or a circumstance? I kind of feel like kind of that's what's going on here a little bit. And maybe you were like on a quest to like understand your emotions, and kind of like you psyched yourself out of it, maybe, in a sense. I'm kind of getting like that under pressure helps, or under pressure works in terms of making you move forward. Because here with the 9 of Fire in reverse, that's just kind of, that's not really working towards the goal. That's almost even dropping the burden. You're dropping the burden, but the only thing is, yet you're still nervous, or you still have anxiety about the issue because it was maybe the wrong decision. But at the same time, you're no longer heartbroken, or you're trying to convince yourself that you're no longer heartbroken. And you kind of maybe think like, okay, this is not going to move forward, so why am I going to continue on with it? Which I don't blame you. Okay, we have the Sister of Earth or the Page of Pentacles. We also have the 10 of Wind in reverse, or the 10 of Swords. So yeah, I mean, I think you kind of, you found something through here. You found your, you found your reason to maybe leave or to walk away. You also, okay, hold on one sec. Okay, whenever I see the 10 of Wind, guys, in reverse, depending upon what's going on in the spread, right, or the surrounding cards, which this kind of speaks of this kind of situation, is whenever I see the 10 of Swords like this in reverse, that usually can mean like theatrics. That usually can mean like we're playing the part to get something, or to get an expected result out of someone. Okay, Virgo, I kind of think like you are heartbroken, but you're kind of faking it right now. Like you're like, no, I'm not, no, I'm not. And you're trying to convince yourself that you're not. Which, I mean, I don't want to sound accusatory or anything. I mean, guys, I'm a Virgo sun, so, you know, this resonates with me too a little bit. I feel like Virgo sometimes, the majority of the time, we put the front on, you know, like, no, we're fine, we're okay, we're fine. No, everything's good. You know, it's like we're very, very good at talking to other people about their issues and giving them advice. But when they ask about us, we're like, oh, no, 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 next. We just don't really want to talk about us. But when we don't talk about us, this is what happens. We end up being extremely nervous, and we end up being filled with anxiety to the point where we feel like we can't maybe come out of it. And that's when things don't necessarily move. And then that's when we delve into our emotions. But we have no one to talk to because we don't talk to anyone about it. So we only have a one-person perspective on what's going on in terms of with us, which is okay. But then sometimes we need that other opinion or that other perspective to help us, guys, in terms of look at things from a different point of view, because then we can learn something about ourselves. And I think that that's why maybe the Two of Fire is here as well. It's like, what are you doing? You're not making the correct decision. I don't think that you want to make a decision in terms of coming out of this heartbreak. Because even though the Three of Swords is here in reverse, I feel like this is kind of fake. When I saw the Ten of Wind here, you know, that's like, this is the Ten of Swords in reverse. And sometimes I look at that card as being theatrics, and I feel like this is kind of it. And I feel like maybe you're playing the part a little bit because you feel like maybe your stability is slipping from you and the security is not really there, and that's kind of, it shakes you up a little bit, which I don't blame you. But I feel like this is going to turn into a burden, Virgo, if you don't change. If you don't try and talk to someone. I mean, you not talking to anyone, you handling everything on your own, that's cool. I mean, that shows strength and that shows, you know, resilience. But at the same time, ambition and strength can be, you know, very debilitating. It can lead to debilitating moments or debilitating circumstances. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, Five of Water, just like the Five of Cups. And we also have Resurrection in reverse here. So, in this deck, for some reason, I'm not sure why, but Resurrection is Judgment, and then also Karma is Justice, but the numbers are mixed up. I don't know why, but that's besides the point. But, oh, sorry, guys, it's in reverse. Okay, whenever Judgment or Resurrection is in reverse, that automatically means that you didn't learn your lesson. So in order for you to move forward, and in order for you to not feel heartbroken and to not actually come out of that moment or those moments of feeling like you're in despair, walking around with your head held down, when are you going to learn your lesson, you know? You have to drop the burden in terms of burdening yourself. And I hate to say that, I hate to be like that and say those types of things, but I mean, is that why? And also the Chariot in reverse can also mean, you know, losing sight of the goal, losing sight of your trajectory, or also things being put on you that prevents you from moving forward in terms of debilitating things, in terms of having to deal with a lot of issues. But I feel, you know, Virgo, like maybe it's you're doing it to yourself. If this Ten of Wind didn't come up in reverse, I would have not looked at it like that. I would have probably taken this maybe different route. But I don't know. I don't know, Virgo. I really feel like, you know, you have to stop doing those things that disappoint you. You know, and I know it's easier said than done, especially in a love relationship. It's way easier said than done. But, you know, sometimes we have to tell ourselves no. It's all about moderation. Okay, let's see. Let me read the comments here, guys, in a second. Okay, I think we'll do... Okay, we'll do, let's see, Taurus. Sorry, guys, hope the banging of the cards on the table isn't disrupting. Do we see for Taurus, Father? What do we see for Taurus for the next 2 to 3 weeks, Father? What can Taurus expect any targets that you'd like to provide for Taurus? Help them move forward, Lord. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. Father, what's okay. So we have the 6 of Coins. Taurus, what are you doing? I think I want to say that my spread, or you guys' reading in terms of the generals on my on the channel, it's looking a little bit familiar. This spread here, like kind of like that one. Why is the King of Cups here? Please some clarification. Why is the King of Cups in reverse here for Taurus? Okay, this one come out and this. Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands here. Wow, okay. The Queen of Wands. Okay. Taurus. What's going on? There's a lot of people involved. A lot of things going on here. You're planning something, Taurus, which is not the problem. What is it, though? Let's see. One clarified card. What's the end result of this? What's the end result of this? King of Coins, are you serious? Wow, Taurus. Okay. All court cards. Isn't that interesting? That's almost a little difficult to read or to interpret. One more card, please. Okay. 5 of Cups. Okay. All right, Taurus. We'll come back to this, okay? The 6 of coins here. Why is the 6 of coins here? Justice in reverse, or Justice reverse. I need to start saying that. The Fool. 7 of Cups reverse. Okay. Taurus. So you made a decision. Yeah, you did. But I feel, Taurus, like you took a leap, okay? You normally don't do that. Who are you giving to? And why is your base card King of Cups reversed? This is someone who's very, it's funny, cups here and cups here. This is someone who's very manipulative with their delivery. They're very manipulative in terms of how they go about their business. Someone who uses other people's emotions, you know, against them. And I feel, Taurus, like, wow, that's crazy. I feel like you are embodying all of these traits here in terms of the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and then the Queen of Wands, and the King of Coins. I kind of feel, Taurus, like you're trying to, like, you're trying to get something out of someone, possibly. And also, I think all of this is done out of like sadness, Taurus, like you're trying to get back at someone. Which, if you're going through all of this, I could imagine how that must feel. Or the inertia behind it. But justice in reverse here. Who got the fair end of the stick, or the, who got the shit end of the stick, as let's say that. But I feel like what you're giving, Taurus, is not very ideal. It seems as if, I said, this is contrivance, this is planning. And I hate to say that, I don't really see it going in your favor too much. I mean, you already feel like the Five of Cups here. And I feel, Taurus, like this is kind of like you're going back and forth. Okay. Thank you. What this is, okay, what's going on here is this. You're embodying all of these personalities or these energies. You really feel like this, Taurus, like the Five of Cups. Sad, filled with despair, feel left out, feeling horrible about the situation, which I can imagine whatever it is. I'm sorry that you went through it. But I feel like when you do these manipulative things, Taurus, you end up thinking that it makes you feel great, and it may make you feel great for the time being. But what's fair? What happened to you prior to this was not fair, of course. But do two wrongs really make a right? And I feel, Taurus, like you're going to have to, there's going to come a point in time where you just have to roll with it, and you're going to have to pay, Taurus, for your decisions. I feel like people are going to maybe catch on to this. And when they do, you must be ready to, you must be ready to take that leap in terms of fighting back. But let me ask you this, Taurus. What if they don't respond, or they don't really find out about maybe 3 months down the line? Then when they finally do, at that time you may be over it. And then all of a sudden, then that person is then pissed because, they feel like they've been deceived maybe. But then all of a sudden now you're over it, and then they come after you with full force with all of these types of energies. And then you don't want to really fight back because you're kind of over it a little bit. Will you still be mad about it at that time? Will you still feel the same way at that time? Nine of Swords in reverse. Eight of Wands. Reverse. The Five of Swords here. And the Chariot, reverse. Okay, I mean, you're trying to avoid. Okay, that's what's going on. You're going way too fast, Taurus, in terms of what you're feeling. You're not processing your emotions properly. You're being very impulsive right now. And what's going on is the Five of Swords is right here. So you're fighting a battle of one, Taurus, which is not the issue when it's done accordingly, when it's done for ambition in an appropriate manner. But when you're taking, and then no one really seems to care at the end, what is the point? What's all of that energy that's being put into it? Which is why the Chariot's in reverse. It's wasted energy. So what does it really matter at the end of the day? But I'm seeing here, yeah, see, look, the World reversed right there. I'm seeing here, Taurus, that you are going to have, this is all going to come crashing down. And when it does, just be prepared for it. That's all. And I hate to say that. I don't want to sound like I'm threatening anyone or anything's going to happen. But, be prepared for it. That's it. Or you can turn this around too, and you can just speak how you really feel. And instead of being the, King of Cups in reverse or reversed, you can turn it upright and actually be honest and actually add to your environment in terms of the emotion and being honest with it and allowing good emotion to come through and viable communication. Because what's weird too is I'm also picking this up. Sorry guys, the spread's all messed up now, but you do have all of these traits, you know? You do possess them because you're doing it right now. But when you do this in the right way, this will be great. It'll bring you some comfort. It'll bring you security, which security is very important to you. But this is not security, because what's going to happen is that then people may want to take from you. But you can't be upset when that happens. Okay? Okay, let's see. Security is very important to you, but this is not security, because what's going to happen is that then people may want to take from you. We'll do. You can't be upset when that happens. Okay. We'll do Libra next. Kim. Okay. Oh, look at that. Daughter of Wands in reverse. Okay, so that's the opening card. Being a little crazy, Libra? Having those twisted thoughts? The Daughter of Wands is like the Page of Wands in reverse. So this is very stubborn energy. This is someone who doesn't want to let up. This is someone who doesn't want to understand. But they want to go on in terms of the adventure, and they want to cause things, and they're yearning to understand, but they don't want to understand the root of it. They're just like a beginner card in a sense. It's stubborn. When it's in reverse, it's very immature energy. It's like, you know, that one kid that you're telling them, don't jump off of the chair, you're going to hurt yourself. And then they're like, I won't, I've done this thousands of times. It's like one of those things, and then all of a sudden they jump off the chair and then they smack their damn head on the floor, and you're like, I told you, like that. All right, Libra. What do you see for Libra, Father? What do you see for Libra the next 2 weeks, Father? What do you see for Libra, Father, in the next 2 weeks? What do you see for Libra? Libra, what's going on? Why do you have the Death card in reverse? Father, would you also see for Libra, please? Like a 6 card spread for Libra. What do you see for Libra? What do you see for Libra? Ten of Swords, Libra. What else do you see for Libra? Please reveal their attention. Hangman reverse. Father of Pentacles reversed. What else do you see for Libra? Please release 2 more cards, Father, for Libra. Next steps, Father. The Hierophant reversed. Okay. So if you have Taurus in your chart, or you could be dealing with Taurus, You could be dealing with the Scorpio as well, or you have Scorpio in your chart. Ace of Wands. Okay. Mother of Cups reverse. In the bottom of the deck here. Two of Cups reversed. Okay. So you made a decision, Libra. You're no longer hanging around waiting for things to happen. But this decision, are you being true to yourself, Libra? Because like I'm really starting to pick up that like you're not. You're doing things out of anger or out of spite. And given you're an air sign, okay. I mean, you guys can keep it up for a certain amount of time, but your emotions are way out of whack. You're not You're not creating the type of environment that you need to create for yourself to actually be fruitful in terms of your emotions. And what also I'm kind of picking up that you're going to create an environment where like your whole environment's going to be turned upside down and everyone's going to be moody within it. Are you being in touch with your spiritual side? Are you creating healthy boundary lines? And I also feel like a lot of this is due to maybe feeling like you have a lot of burdens, which I don't blame you. But the only thing, Libra, is that you're not providing for yourself right now in terms of what you need and how you need to get there. And look what's in the middle here, or in the center of the reading. You have the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant reversed. So not only are you not seeking the knowledge in terms of, okay, just I'm going to say it like it is. Libra, you know what the hell you're doing. You know that it's wrong, but you are so insistent on doing it. And I find it interesting that the Ace of Wands is here as well. This is a great beginning, a new start in terms of a new venture, having positivity that's going to move you forward. But I want to say, by looking at the entire spread here, I kind of feel like it's going to move you forward, but not in the way that you want it to. But at least, Libra, okay, and I also just picked up too that you can change this around because the worst has happened. It's here. So why do you have to keep going with it? And it's making you feel like you can't seek the knowledge, like you don't really want to seek the knowledge. You don't want to create the type of environment for yourself that's going to be solid. It's going to solidify who you are. And I also feel like, I mean, this can be with another person, with, partnership. But I feel, Libra, like this is more you. You're not being yourself right now, and you're not your soul and your human body. Like, I feel like it's way out of whack right now. Like, you're letting your emotions, right, take over. And you're not thinking logically, and you're not thinking appropriately. And this is all going to prevent you from transforming into the better person who you can be. But this is a choice. It's really a choice. And the type of choice that you get out of it, or the result that you get out of it, don't be upset. We can't predict the future, but we can anticipate it. But we don't want to plot, because when we start to plot, that's when we set ourselves up. Because then we set ourselves up for sadness. We set ourselves up for despair. And especially, Libra, inside, if you're not like this, which I don't see that you are, because if these cards were all upright, it would be a completely different thing. It would be a whole different reading. But you're going to only hurt yourself in the end because you're not going to like what comes out of it. You're going to feel like shit afterwards. Give me 2 cards, please. For advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. Father of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. And the Daughter of Pentacles. Now, remember what I was saying, how you can come out of this, right? The last card was the Ace of Wands. You can come out of this. And if you do it the appropriate way, okay, and you do it the way that you know it's supposed to be done, which I don't blame you for the position that you're in. Of course, I mean, we're human. I'll probably do the same damn thing. But when you do that, Libra, what's going to happen is you're going to be like the Father of Cups here, or the King of Cups here. You're going to allow great emotions in terms of getting along with people and working with people and not blaming them for maybe some of the things that have happened or maybe how they reacted. And also I'm picking up, don't do the things that they're doing by reacting in a certain manner, because then you're you're solidifying what happens, or I'm sorry guys, I'm getting a little tongue tied here. What you're basically doing is when you do the same thing that the other people do, right? What ends up happening is the one thing that you're protesting against is the one thing that you're concerning yourself with. You don't want to do that. The Daughter of Pentacles is here upright. The Father of Pentacles is in reverse. Since you're not going to since you're not going to maybe do it this way, or you don't want to do it this way in terms of doing it the correct way and doing it where the foundation can be solid, or where the foundation can be great, and where you can be grounded, you're going to have to... Okay, I'm sorry, I just stopped midway, but I just picked up something. Through this experience, it's going to cause you to look at life in a different manner. You're going to gain more understanding of not only of yourself, but of other people. And it's going to help you get along with people in the long run or in the future. And what's going to happen is the daughter, right? The father, you're going to have to seek and you're going to have to start your foundation over in terms of what's really important to you and what do you want to add to your foundation. Because I feel like right now it's out of whack. Maybe the people that you're involved with right now or something like that, they're not adding to it. They're making you feel like you can't be secure, you can't be safe, which is okay. That happens, right? But what you do at the end of it is up to you. We can't control what people do, but we can control how we react to it. That's the most important part. And I know in the heat of the moment, it's a little difficult to think as so. But in the end, you do want people to get along. And you should also be the example and show people how it's actually done. And then also when shit hits the fan, at least your slate's clean. You can be the example. Libra. Okay, I don't know. I just want to look at the bottom. Yeah, Mother of Wands here. Check it out. Mother of Wands. 10 of Wands reversed. The Son of Wands. This type of energy right here is great. But you're going to have to learn how your creativity is applied and what it actually does. And if you apply it the proper way and you actually do it maturely, and if you do it maturely, you won't carry the burden anymore because it's not yours to carry. But it'll be yours to carry, you know, if you act like this. If you act like this, you know. If you make the decision to act like that, then you're going to carry the burden. But don't do that to yourself. Okay, let's see. Hey guys, can you do me a favor? Can everyone once again say guess what their sun, rising, moon is? Basically, so I can kind of get an idea again, because I'm looking up here. I think I can do Sag next. Yeah, while I do Sag, you guys go ahead and let me know. Okay, Sag, when I grab this deck, right, this card flew out, because let's see. The Tower reversed. I'm going to keep this here. What are you trying to avoid? Okay, this card flipped up. The Four of Earth. In reverse. Are you trying to give something to someone, Sag, in terms of, okay, giving in a way where, like, you want to give to get an expected result? You're trying to appease someone, or you're trying to assuage them in the way that they're doing something so that something doesn't happen to you? Nine of Wind. That came flying out, or went. It was upright. This is only going to lead to anxiety, Sag. If you guys see me shuffle the cards sometimes face up like this, it's because they bend a lot easier. I found that. And they tend to shuffle a little bit better. One more time, and then we'll start to pull more. Mother of Fire, okay. Sister of Water in reverse, or we can say that that's the Page of Cups in reverse. This is the the Queen of Wands, and we have the Five of Earth, or Five of Pentacles. Okay, Sag. I really think that you're trying to avoid something. Normally, this is a great card, and it is. I'm not going to deny that. But at the same time, why aren't you digging deep in terms of what the real problem is? You don't want to get hurt, I feel. Understandably. And why don't you want to get hurt? Because you don't want to feel like you're left out in the cold, Sag. So I kind of feel like you're being a little bit extra nice to someone right now because you're trying to avoid maybe them leaving you. Isn't it strange, guys? Yeah, the Four of Wind in reverse. I was going to say, isn't it strange, guys, how these two cards look almost exactly alike, like in terms of the colors, the color schemes? It's a little strange, huh? And then this card wanted to pop. I mean, well, it was at the bottom and it didn't come up with the rest of the deck, but the Four of Wind is like, you know, Four Swords in reverse. I mean, that's not, you're not having that moment of solace. You're not talking to yourself. You're not taking that moment to just think to yourself and to have that moment to talk to yourself where you can then delegate with yourself and say, okay, what's the right thing to do? This is all, this, when you see the Four of Swords or the Four of Wind reverse, you don't take that time for yourself. So what ends up happening is that this happens where you end up doing things that you regret later on. And you end up putting yourselves in positions where you end up becoming filled with anxiety and you get nervous. And you're doing this to protect yourself because you don't want to get hurt. But what you don't realize, Sag, is in the end, you're still going to end up hurt because you're going to hurt yourself. And then the other person's going to realize what you were doing the entire time in terms of contriving things, planning things. What's done in the dark will always come to the light. And it always happens. It may not happen right away. But when it does happen, let's just hope that we're still as mad as we were when we first did it. You know, and we're prepared to take that plunge. Father God, what's the end result for the mother fire here? Father, what's the end result? Two of Cups or Two of Water. What's the end result for the time like this? Two cards, okay. Brother of Water. The Magician reverse, okay. So, when I see this here, the end result, they wanted you to have two. Let's go over here first, guys. You're going to have to check in with yourself, Sag. You are. Because the Two of Cups here can mean a decision. It can also mean having to have a union of two souls or a union of two people. But I feel like this is a union of your creativity and your emotion. You need to get that in check. You need to come to a point where you can control your emotions in a sense where you don't allow them to override your logic, where you don't allow them to control the way that you do things. And I know it's hard. It's easier said than done. I'm an Aries moon, so I mean I pop the fuck off all the time. But lately, I've been learning to calm myself down because it's really not that serious. But I get it. I'm fire, earth, and wind, or swords, air, I have all three, so it's very conflicting for me at times. But you need to check in with yourself. You need to have that moment of solace with yourself, a moment of silence, where it's just you thinking and being in your thoughts. Because what's happening is that your emotions, you're not keeping things to yourself. You're showing people what you want them to kind of see. You're not working behind the scenes in terms of with who you are. And you feel like you don't have everything that you need to actually manifest this appropriately. But you do. And it's not a coincidence that we have the Brother of Water here, which is like the Knight of Cups, seeking emotions and seeking how it happens and what it does. And seeking the way as to which we can use it to our benefit, but also appropriately. But this is not doing it appropriately. Remember when I was telling you guys about, I think it was Libra spread, how I said anytime the pages, like a page is in reverse, to me, it's very stubborn energy. This is the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you could have offered your cup to the wrong person, but what did you learn from the experience? Versus actually okay. How can I say it? Let's talk about, or let's go over, where it went wrong, not what happened. That's most important. Because when you go over where it went wrong, that's when you're going to not do it again or not repeat that same mistake. But if you just talk about what happened, you're going to continue to make the same mistakes. Okay. Hi, Saggy. What's going on? Okay, guys, I kind of feel like, like this this solar eclipse that's coming up, guys, like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, a lot of people are just kind of like getting sick, or they're kind of losing jobs right now. A lot of things are going on right now. And it's a little scary, but if things like this happen to you, I understand life takes over. I mean, we all have bills to pay, shit. But I'm just saying, like, if things like this happen to you, it's meant to happen. And you're going to find something better. Or You have not made the choices up until now to change those things in your life. And God, Spirit, your higher power, whoever you confide in, the universe, is going to force you to change because you haven't made the decision yet. So they're going to make the decision for you. And I know that sounds horrible, and that also sounds like, oh my God, like there's like a coercion or some kind of like force out there that forces you, but it's true. It'll be funny because you'll find yourself like get set up in little situations. You'll be like, damn, how the hell did that happen? That's what happens. It's just happening right now, especially if your ducks aren't all lined up in, in a nice little row. But in terms of no one has their ducks lined up in a row, of course. But if you're not on your right path in terms of your spiritual path, in terms of what you need, you're gonna be forced, and the decision will be made for you. I know it sucks, but hey. Okay. Oh yeah, and also I hope I don't sound insensitive, but I'm sorry guys. If anyone is sick, I really do apologize. Like that must be a horrible thing to go through. Any type of sickness. I mean, no one deserves it, of course. But it's going to be something. I'm not saying that you deserve it because that's not what I'm saying. But what it is something has to give, but it's only for your best benefit. It's for your best good in terms of what comes out of it. That's what I'm saying. Uh-oh, okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep these. I just got told to flip them over, and whoever this relates to is who it is who it's meant for. That's very strange, okay. 5 of Cups, Daughter of Cups, or Page of Cups, 2 of Swords reversed, 4 of Swords, Father of Swords reversed, Mother of Stones, Someone in here, they suffered some major disappointment. And it has you all in your feels. And I really think that you're battling between do what's right or do what you feel is wrong. When you have the Father of Swords here, is someone who comes in extremely inappropriate, who uses people's words against them, very disappointing, very degrading towards another person, who says things like, it's either my way or the highway and that's it, so shut up, like that. Very manipulative with words. And I feel like this is how it should be in terms of the Mother of Stones or the Queen of Pentacles. But you know what though? You're allowing this into your environment. And it's not great, don't get me wrong. But I feel like you let this person or the situation back in because you thought it was going to be different. But I don't think that it was different at all. And I don't really... The Hermit, it could be a Virgo maybe that's in question. You could maybe be a Virgo. Or it could just be, you need to seek the enlightenment in terms of who you're allowing into your life and how are they doing things. What's going on? Because you have the power to control who you allow into your life. You have the power to control who you oblige. 1 time, shame on them. 2 times, shame on you. And you can't be upset if something like this happens again. And I know it's tough. But we just, we have to make that decision. We have to build and set our boundary lines, guys. But the only thing is we can't allow we cannot allow us to cross our own boundary lines. Because then if we can't respect our own boundary lines, what makes you think that other people are going to respect yours? That boundary line, it's a boundary line, not a threshold. You know, not something where it's like this, where this is the boundary line, and then all of a sudden you can just see how far it can bend until it snaps. That's funny. Look, this is the Eight of Swords here, talking about that interference, but also a lot of things coming up in terms of a lot of things coming up that are not necessarily great. A lot of things that come up that are bumps in the road for you. It's also feeling trapped. But the only thing about the Eight of Swords that's funny is that the Eight of Swords means you're not really trapped. You think that you are, but it's just it's all in the mind. Because in the Rider-Waite deck, she has on the woman has on, she's standing in the middle, and then she has all the swords like around her. She has a blindfold over her eyes. Whenever you have someone on a card in terms of like a person, and they have a blindfold over their eyes, they fail to want to see what's going on. You're not trapped, okay? You think that you may be trapped between these two people. Maybe you're in an environment where one is an asshole and then one is, kind. Or maybe this can be someone who flip-flops back and forth, who acts very disgusting and mean and says mean things, but at the same time they have that caring side to them. But you're going to have to make the decision if you want to stick around, and if you do, that's fine. But no, you can't complain and cry about it, because you're deciding to stay there. You're deciding to stay trapped. And then you're deciding to continue on with the disappointment. Because no one can bring you out of that. You can only bring yourself out of that. And that's when it starts, by seeking enlightenment in terms of walking into the unknown. Eight of Wands, things coming up surprisingly. Maybe moving too fast in terms of making certain decisions. The Tower reversed. Maybe trying to avoid something. Maybe you're trying to... Maybe you need to stay right now because maybe it's the best thing for you monetarily. Or maybe you feel like you almost achieved a goal or something like that. And you're almost there, but you just need to stay there a little bit longer. And that's okay. Hey, if he or she's being an asshole, and you can use them. Hey, I can't believe I just said that, but you know what I mean? Like, this may be the reason why where things are coming up. But once again, we're avoiding something. We can also look at this like we're avoiding leaving the situation because we're thinking about it too much. Because going back to what I was saying about the flip-flopping, like this person is direct with their words, but yet it's meant to kind of hurt you. But then all of a sudden, then they'll have that other side to them where they are nice. But you're going to have to make the decision. Are you avoiding leaving? Are you avoiding leaving because you think it'll be too hard for you? Which I don't blame you. But whether you leave and it is hard, or you stay and it's hard, might as well leave. Chances aren't given, they're taken, You have to take that chance and take that leap. You don't know unless you do. Okay. I'm not sure who this was for, but it was for someone. Oh, thank you, J-Lo. Yeah. It's crazy, huh? How it works out like that. Everything will work out. We just have to believe that it will, Okay, let's see. Let's do, is there anyone in here? Scorpio? Any Scorpio people in here? Sun, Moon, or Rising? Or 10th house, or Venus, or, you know, all those. Excuse me, guys. Okay. Okay, we can do Leo. That's fine. What do you have for the sign of Leo, please, Father God? 2 shuffles, 5 more to go for your name, for your word. 5. Okay, we'll do Pisces next. Actually, we'll do Scorpio. Okay, so we're doing Leo, Scorpio, and then we'll do Pisces. Two more shuffles. We need first base card for Leo. First base card. Okay, you need Leo's second base card, please, Father. Leo's second base card, please, Father. So Leo's first base card, 8 of Wands, reversed. Leo's second base card, please, Father. Leo's second base card. Well, that fell over there. Let me see me grab it. I'm going to put these back in the deck. Leo's second base card, please. Seven of Wands, reverse. Wow, Leo. So 8 of Wands and 7 of Wands reverse for your 2 base cards. Why is the 8 of Wands in reverse here, Father? Please reveal why the 8 of Wands is here in reverse, Father. Why is the 8 of Wands in reverse here? Hmm. Six of coins. 10 of coins. Wow, okay. The Emperor. King of Swords. Okay. So Leo, you're giving, no wait, let's see, hold on one second, guys. Okay, Leo, I kind of feel like there are opportunities that are out there, or maybe you're seeking for an opportunity. But I feel like an offer may come in, but it's not everything that's dipped in gold, isn't necessarily gold. Everything that's shiny is in gold. So I want to say, be careful in terms of taking maybe the first offer that looks the best. Because I feel like something will maybe come through that will maybe seem like it's going to benefit you, and it probably will. But be careful in terms of what it is, because there's no elevator to success. We must take the stairs, And this is not really taking the stairs. What this is doing is this is trying to take, the skyscraper and shoot all the way up really, really quick. Just be careful in terms of your decisions and your choices, in terms of what looks good and what looks too good to be true. It usually is, Over here, I feel like because you maybe gave up fighting. You don't want to no longer fight for something. And I feel like you maybe have been talking to people or it could either be with this situation or this could just be its own situation. You've been trying to be polite, you've been trying to talk to people, you've been trying to keep an open line of communication. But at the same time, you could be dealing with maybe with an Aries, but okay, I feel like you're giving up. You're giving up over, you're compromising your boundary lines. You're compromising who you are. You're compromising your morals and your ethics. Okay, are you compromising your morals and your ethics for a situation that looks too good to be true? Maybe it looked good in the beginning, but then okay, I'm kind of feeling too like maybe I'm picking up, maybe it looked good in the beginning and it really was. And there was a lot of money or there was a lot of success, whatever the case may be for you. But I feel like there was a price to pay. This person or the situation is now requiring you to completely be amenable to them or to it. Where it's kind of, I'm hearing like, be quiet, just go with the flow, like if you want to continue to have this 10 of coins moment or to have this type of environment, there's something that comes with it. There's always a downfall to it, and it's crazy how in the beginning I said, everything that's shiny isn't gold, or dipped in gold is actually gold. Maybe something looked too good to be true. What's the end result for this hidden one? Page of Cups. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Three of Swords. I told you. I just knew it. I had a feeling like, yeah, Leo, you're compromising who you are. You're trying real hard to be positive, and I commend you for that. But I mean, look at what you're doing. You're not being true to yourself. You're not staying true to yourself. Yep, look, death reverse. You're avoiding the transformation. You're avoiding leaving. You're not transforming in terms of who you are as a person. You're not growing, I feel. Like you're suppressing your growth. You know, Leo, you can't do that. Because you're a fire sign and sooner or later you're going to pop. And it's all going to be bad at that point. Tower. The Magician reversed. Four of Coins reversed. You're giving too much, Leo. And a big change is going to come. A substantial change is going to come. And I feel like it may lead you to losing this. But I feel, Leo, like you're going to gain something from it. You're going to gain stability. You're going to gain trusting yourself and trusting your own decisions based upon your own beliefs. But we won't know if that is possible until we are actually in that position. Because, I mean, this just is base card alone. This is moving way too fast. Not realizing the little things, the little signs, just moving, go, 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 go. It's a little bit like the Tower card. But the only thing is that the Eight of Wands is more of just bumps in the road. The Tower card is a complete switch. Like, I mean, just 360 on that ass kind of thing. The Seven of Wands here, this is no longer fighting. This is giving up. Because there's no longer a conviction here. And the Emperor is, I mean, it's Aries as well, but just what the card signifies is the Emperor is someone who's strong. Someone who's the father of protected stability. He protects his stability. Giving up is not protecting your stability, and also you're giving up being honest with other people. Are you? But look at what this is doing. No. You can do it, Leo. Just you're gonna have to make the decision to leave. You know. That's what it is. It's tough, I know. Look at that, Ace of Coins. When I just flipped it over like that. The Hangman, you have to hang around. Hangman reverse, actually. Sorry, guys, it was this way. There's a Hangman upright, I apologize. There's a new start coming in, a new offer coming in, and you're going to have to just hang around and wait, maybe, and get it. Sun reverse. You're going to have to decide. Okay, that's what it is. You're going to have to make the decision and to decide, do you want a new beginning? Do you want to start over? Or do you want to continue to feel the way that you're feeling? No? Okay, we'll go ahead and do Scorpio right now. One more, guys. see for Scorpio? What do you see for Scorpio for the next 2 to 3 weeks, Father? What can you provide for Scorpio, Father? What do they have to look out for? What can we expect? Okay. All right. 10 of Cups. What can Scorpio expect in the next 2 or 3 weeks, please, Father? Go and give me a 6-card spread, Lord. Divulging in such information, Father. Scorpio expect, Father. What can Scorpio expect, Father? Sun, Moon, and Rising, Lord. The Emperor, it was sideways. So proceed with caution. Could we dealing with an Aries? What can we prepare Scorpio with? Seven of Swords, Scorpio. Okay. See, wasn't it funny when I said to proceed with caution? Seven of Swords came up. Another one again. Proceed with caution. The Mother of Wands. Two more cards, please, Father, for what Scorpio can expect, Father. Prepare them for. Okay, these 2 cards flipped up. Three of Wands. This is sideways as well, so proceed with caution in terms of these 2 cards and here. 9 of Cups. The Hierophant, but upright this time. Okay, the 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay, Scorpio. Be careful with offers as well. Kind of feel like there may be some empty promises. There may be, okay, wow, I'm picking up that people may try and be fake around you a little bit. And maybe, okay, because the 5 of Wands here, when it's in reverse, you know, or reversed, it implies no longer fighting. Almost kind of like apologetic a little bit as well. And then we have the 3 of Wands here, which is working well with people. Also, choosing and making a decision where all of your decisions in terms of what you can decide is great. That comes out of it, greatness, you know. It's coming out of a period of a 2 of Wands where two of Wands is kind of not really deciding what you want to do yet. 3 of Wands is actually making that decision. But with the 7 of Swords here and the fact that the 3 of Wands was sideways and so was the Emperor was sideways as well, I feel like you need to be careful in terms of the decisions that you're going to make because there can maybe be some sneaky people that are around. And I feel, I get a hunch that like they're gonna play fake with you. They're going to let's see. They're gonna try and sell you a dream, and you just may buy it. You know. Be careful with that. I'm just getting that, and that's crazy. Look, 10 of Cups here in the beginning. 9 of Cups at the end. When I see this, and the fact that these came out sideways, the 7 of Swords is here, the Mother of Wands, people's creativity, the creative foundation as to everyone that's, I'm seeing it as everyone being involved in it, like being that creative person who wants to put their input in all the time. I feel like you're going to think that it's a good idea, but I don't think that it's going to be. Sometimes, you know, when I see like the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, when they're together like this, I sometimes come to the conclusion that like, I'll do Capricorn right now after Pisces. When I see this like this, I look at it like The offer looks great, and it may be up to a certain point. But the Nine of Cups here, this is emotional abundance, and this is emotional fulfillment. There's a difference. This is more like you have you. You don't really need anyone else to fulfill you, but then this is actually including the other person. It could maybe be an Aries. And I feel like you're going to think that this is going to help you build your foundation, right? But there's secrets involved. There are people trying to take. There's something sneaky going on. And you're going to take the offer and you may think that it's going to be great, but I don't think so. Because with these two cards here, with the Hierophant here and the Five of Wands in reverse, I kind of feel like you're going to have to be wise in terms of, are you going to take the offer and be kind of dumbfounded and kind of just be like, or be caught in the bullshit? Or are you going to be kind of wise? You can maybe be dealing with Taurus as well. Be wise in terms of what really looks good or what really looks factual. What are the facts? The boundary lines again. You know, not crossing them, not allowing other people to cross them. I need 2 cards, please, for advice for Scorpio. What advice can we give Scorpio? What advice can we give Scorpio? Please give me some cards for advice. 5 of Cups reversed. What advice can we give Scorpio? One more card, please. The Hermit, okay. The only way, Scorpio, that you're going to come out of this, or you're going to avoid this, or be able to deal with this, is you're going to have to be smart and know how to do it in terms of don't feed into it. That's the only way that you're not going to be left lonely. So the way you're not going to be left on the side of the road feeling like shit. You won't feel like that. Isn't it funny how, look, we have the Hierophant here and the Hermit card here. This is Taurus and this is Virgo, both earth energy. Very grounded, especially in that they're upright, we can say that. Very grounded, know what to do. They usually take the smarter road. You know, they're the bigger person usually. And then these 2 cards, yes, they're in reverse and they're both 5s. 5s are all about contention. They're all about arguing and they're all about trials, you know, in terms of dealing with people, fighting with people, arguments. But they're in reverse. Normally, this would look not too bad. But with all of the surrounding cards, and especially with the 7 of Swords here, there's some sneaky shit going on. Like, you know, they're going to try and get one over on you. I'm not saying that this is going to happen. But a situation may arise like that, you know? Yeah, bottom of the deck. Mother of Pentacles reversed. You're no longer going to feel like you have an adequate foundation. You're going to feel like you can't. You're going to feel like your foundation or your surroundings are going to be shaken up and you can no longer support them. 2 of Swords, reverse. I'm sorry, upright. Coming to an impasse where you can't move forward because you need to look. You may miss an offer. And I feel like the 4 of Cups here is, you know, missing an offer. But I feel like the 4 of Cups in reverse here is meant to be like you're going to miss an offer in terms of don't take the offer. You understand what I'm saying? I really feel like that's what it is. Don't take this offer because look what's coming really out of it. You don't ever start a situation where with the 10 of Cups and then all of a sudden you end with the 9. Like that doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute. Careful, okay, Scorp? Okay, we'll do Pisces and then Capricorn. Oh my god, it's only been an hour and 46 minutes? Shit. I didn't realize it was that long, guys. Okay, this card flew up twice. Or it came up vertically like this. And then it popped out and it turned around on me like that. The Father of Wands. Be careful with the creativity. It could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I don't know. I'm going to leave that to the side. Give me 2 base cards, please. Give me 2 base cards for Pisces. What can Pisces expect from them for the next 2 weeks, please? What will provide? What can Pisces expect? Let me get Pisces next base card, please. Pisces next base card. Sun reverse, Pisces. Pisces next base card. Okay, Father of Cups reverse. Why is the Sun reversed here for Pisces? What can we give them in terms of clarity, Father? What should we do? The Tower, you see, guys, like the Tower has popped out so many times in like all these different decks that I've had, like, or that I've been using. I'm telling you guys, this eclipse season is just crazy. Like, there's going to be so many changes, and I think that that's why the spreads are a little rough. Why they're a little, they're not so, I don't want to use the word nice, but you know, they're not so uplifting. It's because it's one of those times right now. Why is the Sun reversed? 6 of Stones or 6 of Pentacles. Why is the Father of Cups in reverse here? So we have the 8 of Wands here, sideways. So caution again. 8 of Wands has been coming up a lot lately. Another one that comes before the Father of Cups is here. Why is the Father of Cups here? Why is it? Okay. Oh, look, the 8 of Stones. Okay, wow. In reverse, guys. Okay. All right, Pisces. Something is gonna something is gonna come up, Pisces, where it's gonna look really bad. Okay, and it's gonna make you feel like shit, but it's gonna be something that's going to turn out to be very, very great, Pisces. That's what I'm feeling from looking at the cards. Your vitality may be down. And you may look at it like a bad thing. And it may seem like it. I have a feeling I'm kind of picking up that, yeah, it is going to be really bad. Like, it's going to be like, fuck, shit, that happened to me? Like, that kind of thing. But let it ride. Let it flow. Let things go. You know, ride the wave. Because the Six of Pentacles here, or the Six of Stones, is what's clarifying it. Something may come in. Or you may get like a new offer or something, like a new job or something. Or, you know what this is kind of like to me? Like the right place at the right time. First, the wrong place at the wrong time, but then all of a sudden it's going to turn into like that scenario where it's going to be like the right place at the right time type of thing. And it's going to make you feel all kinds of emotional. And it's going to make you feel like you may not have control over your emotions per se too much. And we have the Eight of Wands here and the Eight of Stones here. Whenever I'm like this type of reader where this is one of my things where when I say that when we have two cards with the same number, it's usually a decision. It's time for a decision. Okay, I'm going to pull one more. I'm going to pop one more out. Father, why are these two eights here? What do they have to do with the situation? Father, what's the decision? Please, what's with the decision? Father, this one card. Huh, okay. It's funny. You could be dealing with a Libra. Very interesting. Wow. I'm going to pull one more. Okay, one more card, please. Now clarify this situation. Why is the two eights here? What is the decision? Why is it two cards came out. I'm going to put them back in. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, yeah. I mean, I think that's what's going on. Back to my original idea here. Something's going to happen, Pisces, where you're going to feel very, like, left out. You're going to feel, like, horrible about it. Like, something's going to be taken from you. I feel you're going to lose something. I'm not saying a person or anything. I'm just saying, like, an event is going to come up. But you're going to have to really, Pisces, look and take into consideration that it's only for the best. And good things are going to come out of it. Because if we see here, look, Eight of Wands here, creativity, things happening, things coming up. But moving maybe just a little bit too fast, but still being okay. You know, you just have to slow down a little bit. Unexpected little bumps in the road will come up. The Eight of Pentacles reversed, or the Eight of Stones reversed, means that, like, you can't form the situation into what you want to form it into, what you want to mold it into. You can't. What ends up happening or coming out of it, you can't shape it how you want to shape it. That's why you're feeling like, you know, all in your feels. But at the same time, Pisces, Justice popped out next, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. What's fair? See, these two situations, look, the two eights, that's what I felt like. And that's when the Wheel of Fortune is here for you. It's going to let you know that just calm down, relax. Everything's going to be fine. The wheel's turning, but it's just not turning the way that you think it's going to turn. But it's okay because we have the Six of Stones here. Look, isn't it funny? Look, check it out. Yeah, Seven of Cups, okay. You're going to have to be very careful in terms of how you act and the decisions that you make during this time. Two unfavorable, really, cards, you know. No one really likes these cards here. But what's clarifying it? it's like upheaval that's going to lead to something better, because illusion of success in terms of the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of decisions to be made, but you're going to have to know that it's okay if it's not in your control. And that's coming from a Virgo sun. It's okay if it's not in your control. There are other forces that are out there moving for you, but you're going to have to just believe. That's it. Just believe and trust, because it's all going to work out fine. Just calm down and it'll be okay, because if you exacerbate the issue and you worry about it too much, you're only going to make it worse. Okay, I kind of picked up too, like if you worry about it a little bit too much, that's when the decisions are going to come up and you're going to make the wrong decision probably. And I think that the Father of Wands here was here just to let you know, like, you can go in any direction that you choose, but you're going to have to choose the right one. I think you are going to choose the right one. Pisces is just going to take some patience. That's it. It's going to take some patience, and for you to believe that things are going to work out, because they will. Okay, we'll do Capricorn next. I think that's it, no? And what do we have for Capricorn? We have for Capricorn, Father. Okay, one more shuffle. All right, I'm gonna put these back. I don't feel like they're part of the spread. If they are, they'll show up again. Okay, that one is for sure. Okay. Magician, upright. I'm sorry, reverse. 6 card spread, please, Father. What's going on with Capricorn, Father? What's Capricorn's next card, Father? Next 2 weeks, Father. What can Capricorn expect? Please protect Capricorn from insane. Temperance. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Capricorn's next card. Anything else? What's the next card to follow? Brother of Earth, or the Knight of Pentacles. Leo strength card. Could be dealing with the Leo, or just because it's Leo season. This damn card has been popping up and all my spreads. Even me just in my room, I'm like shuffling and just bloop. The strength card pop up. I'm like, damn, Leo season. Okay. Are there 2 more cards, please, to complete the spread for Capricorn? What is Capricorn? No. 5 of Cups or 5 of Water reverse. The Empress reverse. Top of the deck. Hierophant reversed. Bottom of the deck. 9 of Cups or 9 of Water reversed. Okay, Capricorn, let's see. You have a lot of major arcana here. When we have a lot of major arcana in any kind of spread, major arcana usually has to do with issues that are going on with ourselves. It can reflect other people, but it usually means things that we're going through. Capricorn, I kind of feel like you don't know if you want to make the right decision. Kind of like, okay, I'm having the feeling, or I'm getting the feeling that like you want to like wild out on someone, but at the same time, you're trying to like remain like super down to earth, like be calm, you know, and just try and like chill out and just kind of just relax. But at the same time, I feel like you may be throwing little digs here and there, but it's because Capricorn, like whoever this was that you're dealing with, I don't know why I keep looking at like Taurus or something, but you could be dealing with, like I said, Taurus, Leo, maybe an Aries or a Sag. Let's see. You need to be strong, Capricorn, in terms of knowing that you need to be the bigger person. Because you need to get yourself out of this rut, because if you continue on maybe going on with this or obliging people's fuckery, it's not going to get you in or put you into a better position. It's going to really make you feel like the Nine of Water here, reversed. It's going to make you feel like you don't have control over your feelings, and it's also going to make you feel like you don't have control over your environment. And I feel like it's going to lead to that as well with Empress here reversed. You're going to create a shitstorm, I feel, but not necessarily like if don't do it because you're scared. That's not what I'm saying, or like you're afraid. But I feel like you need to be the bigger person, and you need to create your own destiny in terms of like your own outcome. And I feel like that's why the Hierophant is here in reverse as well. Like you need to set your boundary lines as well, and you need to not cross them. All of these spreads are kind of like saying that to me. I mean, given what's going on, you know, up in the sky, and just given astrologically, it's all about that, those boundary lines being put up. Like, I just feel like that's what I keep getting, you know, that's what I keep hearing and keep seeing are the boundary lines, boundary lines, boundary lines. Like, that's just what I keep getting. I mean, and that includes strength as well. I mean, you have to be strong in terms of upholding your morals and your ethics, Capricorn, because only you can get yourself out of the sadness. Only you can get yourself out of what you need to get out of. But in order to do that, you must make the correct decisions. And I feel like making the correct decision, you're going to have to, you're going to have to do things in private in terms of what's best for you. Not say what you're going to do, but actually do it, you know, without anyone really knowing, not in a secretive manner. It's just doing it without telling people what you're going to do. I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but that's the best way that I can describe it. Doing it behind the scenes, not really telling people, because you don't need to tell people about all your plans and what you're going to do, because then if you're telling the wrong person, then you provide them with ammunition to shoot against you. And I feel like that's why the Brother of Earth, or the Knight of Pentacles, is here. This is someone who's very slow. He'll get there, but he's going to be very slow. And I feel like this process is going to be a little bit slow for you. You may feel like some stagnation kind of going on. And you don't want to feel like this anymore. I can really feel it. Why is both of your water reversed? Because I feel like your emotions are, I feel like you're right on that damn precipice. Like, you're like ready to just explode, and you're ready to let it out. And I feel like that's why the Brother of Earth is here, and that's why I feel like the the Magician is here in reverse as well. Like, and that's why I'm saying in the center, it's like make the correct decisions, do the things that you need to do so you can be happy, so you don't end up like this. And it includes staying strong, and it includes creating the positive things and not the negative things that are going to bring you to a negative space. You need to do it correctly. Yeah, look, the Emperor reverse. So you have the Empress here and the Emperor reverse. You really could be dealing with an Aries. And then we have the Five of Earth or Five of Pentacles reverse. I want to pull one more. Yes. I like this. Because I just felt like I needed to pull one more card. Like, this is great. Okay. All right. You're going to have to decide, Capricorn, if you're going to make the correct, like I keep saying, that the correct decisions, right? But you're going to have to decide that if you're going to make them for yourself, not for other people. Not that you can't take other people's opinions and concessions into consideration, but you're going to have to just be a little bit selfish right now in terms of what you want to do and how you want to get about or go about this. Because first of all, you need to make the correct ones, right, to protect your stability, but you also need to make the correct decisions in order to not be left out or to not be deceived. But you're going to have to also take the people that you do trust, listen to them as well. I don't know, I'm picking up with this card here, like, look at the signs. Watch the signs. Listen to things. See things. Be observant. And it's funny because this card specifically right here is the master card in the deck. And the card has a lot to do with, like, it has a lot to do with rebirth. It has a lot to do with things being clear later on. It also has to do with karmic cycles. So either you're going to make this good karma or you're going to make this bad karma. Which is why I think that these two cards are here for you. Because, like I said, either you're going to protect your stability, or you're not going to protect your stability. I apologize. You're not going to protect your stability. You're going to just do whatever you feel like you want to do versus what you should do, and you're going to ruin or compromise your stability and come out of character, right? And that's funny that strength is underneath there. Or, you can make the correct decisions and not be left out, but not leave your own self out of the equation by making the correct ones. Because the last thing you want to do is create that type of environment for yourself where you are left out of the cold, or in the cold, I should say. But it's going to become clearer as time goes on. You're not going to see it right now. And I feel like that's why these two end cards are here as well. To tell you, you're going to have to choose which one do you want. Because in order for you to not get hurt, you have to draw your boundary lines, for sure. But also, remember all the things that you've been through in the past as well. And apply it to this situation. Because all the things that happened in the past as well may have not been so obvious first, or initially been obvious until you went through whatever you went through, or however things commenced and then, ceased. But they became clear as time went on. Then you said, okay, oh, that's why. And that's what this card is. But you have to allow that to happen. And also, like I said, this is the card of karmic cycles. Be careful, because you don't want, you want karma to be on your side, not against you. Like, what was it? I saw a quote somewhere and it said, karma's not a bitch, karma is a mirror. Like mirror. And I was like, oh shit, okay. And that's true. Karma is a mirror. Why? Because she serves what you deserve, and then you're looking at it. You're looking at yourself in the mirror because you did it to yourself. But it's okay. You'll get through it. You're just going to have to just be the earth sign that you are. Okay. Who else should we do? I think that's it. One, two, three. Anyone else? We did so far Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Sag, Leo, Scorp, Pisces, and Capricorn. I think all have Aquarius left. I'm forgetting my signs. Oh, Cancer. And oh, we didn't do Aries. Yeah, anyone want me to do Aquarius, Cancer, or Aries, or we can just end it here, you know? It's up to you guys. Maria, we already did Virgo earlier, hon. This is gonna be uploaded. You guys can see that one earlier. Or later. We did Gemini. Okay, I'll just do all of them. And I'll do Aquarius, Cancer, and Aries. Okay, let's see, Aquarius. What do you guys think so far? Pretty on point with everyone, or I mean, I'm the type where I don't care if it only gets to one person. I mean, it got to someone, and that's like that's one of my convictions, you know. One more shuffle, guys. Kim. Damn it. Look, Kim. Crap. Sorry, guys. That's an inside joke with Kim and I. Oh, wow. Look at that. Again. See, that just flew out. Okay. But it's reversed, guys. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. Okay. I'm going to do it like this. What's the next two cards for Aquarius, Father? Please release the next two cards for Aquarius, Father. Five of Wands. The Hanging Man. I don't know why here it's called the Hanging Man. It's a little strange, but the Hangman. What's Aquarius' next two cards, please, Father? Aquarius' next two cards, please, Father. What's the next card for Aquarius? Next, okay, this turned over here. The Sun. Three of Wands. Oh, okay. Chariot reversed. I'm not sure why the Chariot reverse is coming out, because we just got out of fucking Cancer season and Cancer's a little pissed off. Okay. That Cancer season was freaking crazy, man. It hurt. Okay, Nine of Cups. Emperor reversed. The Devil. And I don't know why I said it like that, but Okay, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, you have a decision to make. Do you want things to work out the way that they're supposed to and be happy and fulfilled? Or do you want things to be, a little crazy, a little uncontrollable? And I feel like that's the decision in terms of in your mind or in your thoughts. That you're not sure which one to pick. Like, I think I even said this in the Aquarius video as well for my generals. Like, I feel, Aquarius, like you're picking the lesser of two evils. And shit, that's hard. And I feel, sorry guys if you heard my cat. Be quiet. With this little bit here, the 3 cards here, I kind of feel, Aquarius, like you think you may make the... Sorry, I just want to be very careful what I say here. I think the decision you're going to make, you're going to think that it's going to be the best one for you. Which, I'm not here to judge that. But I don't see it moving forward. Because I also see that we're trying to avoid something. There's a lot of avoidance here. We have the Tower reversed, 5 of Wands, and the Hanging Man. It's almost like... Oh, okay, wow, that's a little strange. I just picked up right now. Do you know something that someone else should know? And you're choosing to not say anything because you think that it's going to make the situation a little bit better? Like you're... And I don't feel like you're doing this to be spiteful. And I feel like that's the decision here. And I feel like that's why the Devil card may be here. Like, you know what you can do in terms of the power that you have in terms of in your mind, or the information that you have can destroy something. Which, I don't blame you. But isn't it funny how at the top of the reading we have the Devil, and then at the bottom we have the Chariot reversed. So to me it looks like this is going to not go anywhere. I don't know, Aquarius. I feel like Two of Wands, 6 of Wands. I don't know, Aquarius. I think that you should maybe let it just play out. And maybe try not to get involved into this situation. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Don't make a decision in terms of what to do. Normally I wouldn't say something like that, but be careful. Because the information that you do have, if you know something about someone but you just don't want to say anything, be careful with it. Because it can lead to a lot of contention. And I feel like if you don't make a decision, or you just kind of just mind your business type of thing, I feel like, maybe things will maybe work out, or maybe you won't be involved in the latent consequences of it. And I know that sounds, I hate saying that, it sounds like a pussy move to do, but excuse me, guys. Sometimes in life, we just kind of have to do that. But yeah, Aquarius, that's a tough one. Lately, a lot of your spreads, Aquarius, have been very, they've been very complex. Like, you've been stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like, yeah, see, the world. Just wait it out. Just don't get involved. I really feel like that's what it is. Be careful. Don't get involved. Just, be a bystander. Okay, we'll do Cancer and then Aries, and then let's see. It's already, how long has it been? Yeah, it's already been 2 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll just do Cancer, Aries, and then I'll be out, guys. But over here in California, it's 2 o'clock right now, solid. Kim, you're out. I'm not trying to, so no. You're stupid, Kim. Okay. So yeah, I'll just do 2 little spreads right here for Cancer and Aries, and woo, I'm a little tired here, guys. Okay. Oh, okay, I didn't even get the chance to do it. Cancer, you have the Father of Cups reversed. Aries, what can Aries expect, Father? Please give me Aries base card, Father. 2, okay. Since they're close together, I'm going to take both of them. Aries, the Sun. Ace of Cups in the North. All right. Father, why is the Father of Cups here in reverse for Cancer, Lord? Why is the Father of Cups in reverse here for Cancer? Taking these 2. The Fool. 9 of Stones. Okay, wow. 9 of Wands. One more card for Aries. One more card for Aries. Why is the Sun here? Ace of Cups here, Father. One more card for Aries. Alchemy reversed. Okay. Okay, we'll start with Cancer first over here. 2 of Cups, Cancer, reversed. Okay, Cancer, you're going to have to take a risk. You're going to have to just take that leap of faith. And you're going to have to do it on your own right now, Cancer. And I don't know why. It's kind of hard. Maybe it could be because of a relationship. Maybe didn't work out. You're in your feels right now, which, I mean, you know, you have water, clarifying water, really. But I feel, Cancer, like, okay, when you when you learn or you develop a skill in terms of being okay being by yourself is when things are going to look better. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Things are going to turn out better, Cancer, for you when you learn. And I hate to say when you learn, like that sounds so rude, but you know, you understand what I'm saying. Like, you know, when you learn how to be alone by yourself, which is okay, you know, because when you're by yourself, you have time to work on yourself. So I think that's important, Cancer. That's what's kind of coming through right now. Seven of Swords, Cancer. You want to know what's really interesting? My general for Cancer this month, or this latter part of the month, the 15th to the 31st, you guys came into the reading with the Seven of Swords. It wasn't too great of a reading, but since this is sort of general as well, either this is you, your energy, or it's the other person, you know, or the other circumstance. Watch out, Cancer. I don't know what's going on, but that's funny. You guys got the Seven of Swords, and I did that reading a while back in terms of my general, and then I did this one right here, and you guys got the Seven of Swords, and I just felt like lifting the card up. So I'm going to leave that at that. Just be careful, Cancer, okay? For Aries over here, well, Aries, are you offering your cup to someone, Aries, or what's going on here? Looks like you're searching and seeking for love. Cool. Or either you have it coming in. You need to be careful, Cancer. Aries. You need to be careful, Aries, in terms of don't screw this up. And I'm not saying that you do. I'm an Aries moon, so this resonates with me as well. Don't let your anger get the best of you, Aries, okay? Because this could possibly be a good thing. And I feel, Aries, like this relationship or something coming in could possibly really be a good thing, because I think it's going to be the type of relationship that's going to drop your guard a little bit. It's going to change things about you. And you're going to see a different side of you. But you're going to have to allow that to happen. You're going to have to trust a little bit. See, Five of Stones. Be careful. You don't want to be left out in the cold again, Aries. Like, you know, it sucks. I know you want to find someone, but you're going to have to just be careful with the excessive behavior sometimes. Or this can be happening to you, you know, not from you. But just be careful, okay? Don't pop off. And that goes for me too. I'm an Aries moon, like I said. Be careful, guys, okay? I think that's all the messages that are coming through. Yeah, I think that's about it. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the time here. Kind of, it's a little longer than expected, but it's okay as long as I got all the messages out. That's really what's important to me. All right, guys. Cancer, be good, Cancer. Okay? Aries, you got this. Just focus. Don't pop off too much, and I promise I won't either, okay? All right, you guys. Deuces.